Hello true believers and welcome back to another by pen and paper let's play. I'm Faldang and we are playing Interstellar Space Genesis, a turn-based 4x strategy game which does a lot of things I haven't really seen anywhere else. Let's begin. Well kids, do you know what time it is? It is time to update our ship designs. To spare you the pain of analyzing weapon damage and cost effect benefits, I've done some of the design off camera, so we can take a look at the results together. First of all, our Ripley frigate has gotten a slight upgrade to the weapons. It now has a neutron beam, which should do a good bit more damage, with a 270 degrees arc, and I had to take down the rear shields to accommodate that. But I think for the frigates that's pretty fine. And I forgot to make a copy of the design, so I can't show you the comparison, but hey, it is what it is. Next up, our Scarif cruiser. So this is the Mark II that we had, and it had a lot of stuff going on. 2 nuclear missiles, 3-point defense fusion beams, and a bunch of other weaponry. 1 ion cannon, 1 fusion beam, a regular one, and 1 laser. So now we have our what will be Scarif Mark III, which has 2 Polaris missiles with a very nice damage increase, because, let's see, yeah, double the damage for 50% more space, and it's pretty good. And then we kept the ion cannon, we kept the fusion beams, and we added a neutron beam. And the only way I could fit everything in space available was by not adding any other weapons, but I managed to have enough space to give both the neutron beam and the fusion beam 360 degree arcs of fire. So now our Scarif cruisers can basically fire in a full circular arc, because the point defense weapons, the beam weapons, and obviously the missiles can fire in any direction, which is pretty good. Which is why I've kept the maneuverability level to 1, because it doesn't really need to turn anymore. This will become Scarif Mark III. And the difference in cost is negligible, really. So we can retire the old Scarif Mark II. Now, our McLean destroyers used to have a couple of tungsten guns with different firing arcs and a particle accelerator, and a maneuverability of 1. We've increased the maneuverability to 2, which should give us a better degree of movement aperture and allow for better turning. And we've kind of kept most of the same weaponry. We still have 2 tungsten guns, and we have 1 particle accelerator. Both have 270 degrees firing arcs, which is, well, 31, 24 does less damage, but it has better firing arcs, so hopefully that works out. The only thing I haven't touched yet is the battleship. We're not really close to building these, I don't think, so I'm not going to worry about that one just yet. And then I also looked into the techno files culture evolution perk, and it's pretty good actually, because the no research produced by population is not actually that much of a detraction. Right now, only like slightly more than 10% of our research comes from population. Like a third of our research actually comes from the 20%, I guess, from the conversion from income to research, which is fine, really. So on next, can I bump this up? Yes, I can. I think that's pretty good. Next time we get a space culture level up, I think we're gonna go for the evolution thing. It's gonna be 60 turns. We'll see if we can maybe build the culture. What's the name of that thing? What's it called? Cultural exchange. Yeah, cultural exchange. Maybe we'll build that on a couple of planets to get more culture going. Right, now I think we can turn back to regular things. We had visitors from I wish this told me who it is. I don't know, is it these guys? Maybe? It doesn't tell me whose fleet it is. Oh, it does. Hang on. Unknown fleet. Unknown fleet. It's actually unknowns who traveled from here, which is kind of interesting. And we are going to continue to try and build up more population and thereby boost our production and see how we do with that. Okay, what I also should be doing is refitting these guys. Alright, so hang on. The destroyer needs a designation. It says McLean Mark III. So that's good. We can get rid of Mark II. And then, where are you guys? So you have reached Ziabif. So we're gonna go and try and mess up the space amoeba. And let's do that at the end of the turn. This is our survey ship. So you guys should probably go and get refitted. Where should we do that? Huh. There's a decent construction capacity over here. Let's go and try that. Right. You can hang out there for the moment, so that's fine. Survey ship. Melunus system. It is a brown dwarf. And the Palacean have colonized it. Alright. There's more stuff that we can survey. Right. Like this. You go there. Time dilation. Time passes at a more rapid rate. Ooh, that's kind of nice. Basically boosts production by 70%. It's a shame it doesn't have lots of mineral richness and it's a small planet. Yeah. Alright, Zurich 1. What do you have? Oh, actually, wait. Let's see. Crew experience. Alright, Zurich 1. Population. Let's get the infrastructure on the next turn. And what the heck are we doing here? It's 3 out of 7. I have no idea. I guess we're going to do civil planners and ship support. Probably some combination of that. So yeah. Suborix 3. 3 out of 5. Yes. Planetary engineering boost, please. So that's nice. Do it like this. We'll balance it out like this. So we work on both infrastructure and population. And then Quabog 4. 2 out of 9. Yeah, we're doing planetary engineering for sure. And then can we do something to get more population? Let's boost infrastructure. If we can get level 3 in planetary engineering, that'll speed up the population growth. Alright, building colony ship, building a outpost ship, and building nothing everywhere else. Alright, time to save and go hunt some amoeba. So this fleet, 3 turns, let's go. Diplomacy request. Huh, interesting. Let's see, survey ship. Aslams. It's a neutron star with an accretion disk, which has an outpost. Ah, Space Amoeba Offspring. Cool. I'm glad that these guys are blocked. Right. Wait, we have 2 survey ships. So, where should the second one go? Can you go here? Let's go there. Wadzu 3. Actually, let's see what these guys want. I think you will find this an interesting deal. Will you accept to supply us with one antimatter for 50 BC per turn for 30 turns? Antimatter. Yeah, I guess so. Why not? Let's do that. I don't think we've researched anything that uses... did we? No, we haven't researched anything that uses antimatter. So, yeah, we can export it. Why not? Let's see. Guru leveled up. Colony leader with a 5 in warfare. Let's do research. You can learn basic metal worker. -1 turns to construction rush cooldown. It's not too exciting. Infrastructure planner, plus 50% infrastructure development. Yeah, that's kind of okay. Let's do that. Alright, Wadzu 3. Maximum infrastructure. This is a small planet. Minus the maintenance is not a bad deal. Ship support points +1. It's not really a huge amount. Let's do that, why not? Right, infrastructure. Let's put all the points into population, I guess. Why not? Wadzu 3. Yeah, it's decent. I wonder. -5 maintenance, with 50% population growth. Also cultural exchange complex. Cultural exchange complex is not a bad idea. How long? Yeah, not long at all. 3 turns. Yeah, that's pretty good. Let's boost culture. And then Zurich 1. 4 out of 7, so we have 4 left. We'll do enhanced civil planners. And flat production, not really interesting for this place. No, also not interesting. Deep core mine, nope. So what can we boost? You keep working on population, I suppose. Zurich 1. It's getting up there in production. It's not brilliant by any means. Right, you guys are hanging around. I wonder if we should make contact. Let's send a frigate over. Why not? Yes. Oh, we have research coming up. Galactic Navigation Archive. The Galactic Navigation Archive holds the greatest catalog of star charts, space anomalies, and other navigational information, all stored in a centralized location and available to all space travelers of the Empire at all times. This allows for faster space travel and the ability to travel through dark nebula and other nebulae with no speed reduction penalties with any drive, +2 travel speed, and can travel through anything. This we need. This we need, and we need it. 3 adventure space culture perks. Wait, don't we have that? Oh, we have 2. Holy crud. Okay. Alright. Glue Astra. And we cannot travel anywhere from there. Brilliant. What's in here? Moltar. Alright. Well, I guess you head back. Titania 1 population increase 8 out of 9. So that's nice. Infrastructure on its way. Though it's slow going. Alright. I think this production needs to be put to use. So, subsurface vault, I don't think we need. Marine garrison, yes. Oh lord, 5 BC maintenance. It'll give us a morale boost, which is nice. Let's go with that. Five turns. Yep, that's okay. Population. Alright, research. I think we could do with acid or swamp colonization. Swamp, Terran, acid. What do we have? Can I filter by no rival presence? Yes. Swamp. Yeah, I guess. There's one acid. There's a bit more of acid. Right, so swamp colonization I think is the next one. 4 turns, that's fine. And then you guys have arrived. And what are you doing? Oh, we need a star base. God damn it. Right. We need a star base, so you can go down here to get refitted as per usual. Alright. Time to fight the space amoeba. Let's see how we do. Okay, so you scan the damn thing. It has a defense against ion weapon attacks. And it has fast regeneration, repairs 10% maximum hull per turn. Oh boy. Alright. Crappy defense though. Cytoplasm carapace. Okay, let's see how this goes. How about you move up and you can fire what? Fire the missile. You split off and stay there. You can't move now, which is fine. You move up. You move up. And that is it. Alright. It's okay. Barb Needle works as point defense. That's cool. Can you fire? Yes, you can. Go to overload. Right, well, that didn't do much. You are not in range yet. You can move somewhat close, overload. That really isn't doing all that much. Alright. Okay, well that is better. That brought down the carapace by 1/2. Reload. Alright, 45. $76. It indeed repaired. It's gonna be tricky. I think we need like a lot of kinetic weapons for something like this. Yeah, those do fairly well. Yeah, the ion cannon is not doing much. Right, missiles. You... Alright, we are through the carapace. It's probably gonna repair. Okay, rotate please. Okay, 191 and 117. Alright, so you have to move. Yeah, it repaired. 10%. Maximum hull, yeah. Okie dokie, well. $13. Okay. You fire point blank. That was decent. Ah, okay, we disabled the weapons. That is pretty good. Hopefully the weapons stay disabled. However, I'm gonna move this guy out of the way just in case. Okay. Alright, weapons are still offline. That's pretty good. You should rotate and overload. Cool. You need to rotate and fire what you can. Nice. Also nice. Halfway through on the internal systems. And you can broadside. Is that everybody? No, it's not. How come I always have like one ship that I forget to fire with? You fired. Everybody fired. Okay. That was the missiles. Keep firing. You can rotate up and fire everything. And that was pretty good. So internal systems are down, and all we now have to deal with is the health. We're out of missiles, which is fine. Everybody fired. It's regenerating, but that's not a problem, because now we can overload. Cool. And you can finish the amoeba. That went well. That went very well. Okay. And the galactic event. Right. Let me see if I can... Alright. Sure, let's see what the galactic event is. The minstrels. Emperor, you have no doubt heard the wondrous sounds of the traveling minstrels, Braxa and the Bosons. Well, I have come to report that their recent tour stop within our empire was an astounding success. Many traveled from far and wide to hear the tales of thrilling galactic adventures they weave with their music. Initial reviews have said they found the performance truly inspiring and that it has made them rethink about who we are as a people and what our role is within the galaxy. The minstrels are preparing to leave for the next stop on their tour right now, but I thought perhaps there may be a way we can capitalize on the power of their music. See, this is good. Ooh, we can get a lot of space culture points. We can get plus 20 1.25 SCP per population in Empire. Or we can get a +2 diplomacy modifier. Yeah, I'm not gonna do the third one for sure. What about culture? How does... If we get if we get +1 culture from every 4 population, what does that actually mean? That does not mean much. I think I'm gonna do this, because this is a lot. This is 75% of remaining culture points for next culture level up. It's a lot. So, yes. It brings this down to 13 turns, which is pretty good. I like that. Okay, survey ship. In the diff system. Neutron star. That's okay. Let's go and survey this. Let's see. Boson star in sector N10. What? Oh. Oh, because of the connection. That's fine. Diff system, wormhole, ruins. Yeah, we'll get to the ruins. Oops. Space battle. Outpost ship in Chalov. What are we outposting? What are we outposting? We have the strategic resources covered pretty well. So let's see. Yeah, only show vacant. Alright. Small, medium, large. Sort by size. Oh no, this is way out there. Chalov, I suppose. It's the easiest option. A medium asteroid belt. Yes. And let's do research. That is pretty good. Outpost ship. Next up is outpost ship. Fine. Okay, ruins. I hope that it will use this guy automatically. I'm gonna save just in case. Alright, Zerov and your away team arrived on the dust-swept surface and approached the dilapidated ruins. The team suffered some losses when a lone Sulak agent triggered an explosive device near them. The rogue Sulak was killed in the blast, and the excavation of the site was delayed until replacement equipment and additional personnel arrived on the scene. Nothing of value remains in the ruins, but your starship detects a strange derelict vessel floating in orbit. No life remains aboard, and the ship will soon be refurbished for your Empire's navy. Starship Starhammer was found and is now part of your fleet. Okay. What is the Starhammer? It's a destroyer with some pretty advanced weapons from what I can see. Alright, Starhammer. Why not? Let's do... What are you doing? Oh, got an achievement. Discover and acquire a unique ship. Okay. Cool. Let's do another one. Zeroff and the away team felt that the ancient site seemed to emanate an almost tangible aura of fear. They braved through nonetheless. As the team approached the site, they noted the evidence of a large ground battle that must have taken place here in the distant past. An ominous discovery was made in the central compound. This was an ancient command center, and there were clear indications that the Spaceborne campaign was planned from here. They retrieved full information on Space Sector B7. And there's nothing to report on B7. Perfect. Alright. Let's go find more ruins. To Ryuk. What's in here? Ultra-rich, tiny acid planet. Yeah. Okay, the tiger leveled up. Oh yeah, this guy's good. Let's do operations, definitely. Yep. And then Squadron Commander. Yes, I think he will take Squadron Commander. It's pretty good. Zeroff leveled up. Let's do attack. Advanced Ordnance or Defense Technologies. I think we'll get the tech one. And then cleared up 3 more population. What are we gonna do here? Aerospace engineering. Huh. 6, do it like this. Let's get more population on this place. Okay. Right, fleets en route. Uh, 13 turns for the culture level up. Income is pretty decent. The Dragul Kingdom want to offer a deal for strategic resources trade. Do they want to buy? Will you accept the supplies with 1 antimatter for 58.5 PC? Why, yes, I will. Oh, these guys are bad at everything. Sure. Colony ship. Okay, colony ship. Right. Can I filter habitability, gravity, planet type? How do I sort this? Well, richness is Okay. What's in here? Swamp. Cannot do that yet. Can do this. Terran. There's a bunch of stuff here. Terran medium. Population capacity, yeah, not too good. Ecology 0. It's a good candidate for terraforming. That's not really a priority. This place we cannot colonize yet. Nor this. Icy and medium. Right. We need to get somebody up here, though. Tiny, barren, and sufficient. Up here? Terran, and lava. Blech. It's kind of terrible. Choices. I think I want to drop a flag up there. Which basically means this place or this place. Start distance 3 parsecs. No, wait. What the hell is it showing? 3 parsecs? And can't zoom in further. Kinda bad. Can't see how many parsecs there are. Never mind then. I guess I can turn this off. Yeah, 3 parsecs. It's kind of the same. Well, let's do Seconus. Okay, colony ship. It says 6 turns. 2, 3. It's probably the better option. So go to Titania. And then you're gonna head up to Deirini. And what the heck? Colony ship, next in queue, colony ship. The refit fleet is still en route. What do you want? I wish we would build a galactic navigation archive in Chaloth. Chaloth. Yeah, I need another perk, which is not gonna be for a while. So never mind about that. Sarti 1. Population boost. This is filled up. Keep cranking out the population. I don't know what else to tell you. 50%. Yeah, the cloning facility could offset the planetary, the hostile planet factor. Might be a good investment. Right, 5 turns if we focus on it. Let's do that. Yeah, let's do that. Cultural Exchange Complex on Wazoo 3. That is neat. So you can do that. And focus on the population, I suppose. Yes. So we are en route there to Ryuk. I do not wish to attack anything here. Alright. Level a spaceship's crew to ultra elite rank. That is awesome. Okay, research exploitation is active. What do you want? He also wants the Galactic Navigation Archive. Jeez. Ultra elite. Survey ship in Juex. I guess we were already there? Alright, how about you go up here? Survey ship. Huh. Alright. Diplomacy. Ooh, the Palacean propose a research treaty. Friendly. Every instrument of science plays a song, but only when all come together can a great symphony be created. Shall we combine our instruments? Sure. Research treaty, eh? Yeah, why not? Alright, so the usual, the expenses, same amount of RPs each turn, which is based on the Empire with the less total research output. So it's based on me, I suppose. Maximum RPs generated can be increased over time. Plus bonus for modifiers. Technology exchange becomes available. Interesting. Ruins. Okay, let's look at the ruins. Zaroff and your away team approached the unfamiliar-looking ruins with a sense of awe as they prepared to investigate. A small herd of squat six-legged creatures were found inhabiting the site. They eyed the team curiously as they went about their mission, but did not pose any danger to them. The team suddenly falls prone, seized by visions of space. When they awaken, they are confused but unharmed, and they've gained full information on Sector K2. Nothing to report. Brilliant. Alright. Zaroff and your expedition approached the massive ruins and prepared to investigate. They were slowed somewhat by highly localized energy storms, but managed to proceed. A ravenous pack of alien creatures attacked the team as they approached the site. 2 team members were bitten and are now in quarantine. A security detail arrived to protect the team from further attacks while they continued their search. After an extensive survey of the area, the team located an ancient fortified hangar that was still intact. They discovered a powerful ancient ship, the Punisher. Well, I'm getting unique ships. What in the hell? This is a battleship. Holy balls. I love the illustration though. Duralloy plating, class 6 shields, and crazy ass weapons. Okay then. You know what? Okay. Alright, I guess that is Rune's status. Yeah, Rune's down there. Okay, so I think we've explored what we could explore. So how about you guys head back somehow? I need to figure out... All this tells me who has a starbase. Albatross, Titania, and Chaloth. Well, I guess it makes sense. All of our shipbuilding locations are basically in our core. Alright, Suborix 2. Infrastructure coming up. Has a subsurface vault, which is nice. What? Well, let's do infrastructure, then we'll do a clone facility. Right, we have research coming up. You guys are... Whoops. Are in place to do refits. Scarif Mark III and do Ripley Mark III and do Ripley Mark III. Three turns. Alright, we'll do the frigates first, I suppose. These guys still sitting here. Frigate. Alright, we'll sit there, I suppose. These guys are friendly. Helium. Dark matter. Yeah, why not? Okay, what about tech exchange? Gauss rifle. Medbay. How about you give me battle station? Alright. That's a pretty good deal. Galactic Navigation Archive. Titan construction. I don't want to give them the Galactic Navigation Archive. No. What can we demand? We can demand tribute. And no more treaties are possible. Cool. We got Battle Station, which is... I cannot find it. Crap. Is there a search here? I don't think so. Oh, Battle Station, there we go. Battle Station. -5 BC from maintenance. Yeah, it's the same maintenance, we just get more stuff. Starbase. Cool. Which means we have a battle station now. Which is pretty decent. How about we try some more diplomacy? So let's do humans. How about we flat production? No, I don't want to do that. Dark matter. Oh, we have one. It's not like we're using it at the moment, so yeah. Accept the gift. And pretty lame. Okay, that was a good bit of diplomacy. Swamp colonization. We can colonize swamp worlds. Yay! Alright, colony ship in Titania. Head up to Deirini, please. Survey ship has arrived in the Brabsea system. That's cool. There's not much in here. Okay, let's go scouting. Remote exploration, nothing. Refit, done. Man, our remote exploration is not really the best. So let's do this, I suppose. Right, research. How much for acid? 6 turns. Advanced colonization is maybe not a bad idea. We need better terraforming though. Yeah. We need some of this, and this is cheap. How about we do this? I guess we got bonuses. Cool. So it's gonna be 4 turns. And let's see, infrastructure. Suborix 2. Have the planetary engineering. We're gonna get this. And we are going to build a clone facility in 4 turns. Yes. Alright. Arbitros, Chaloff. Huh. Chaloff. This gives a flat 50 production with a max of 100. I wonder where we should put that. Let's put it in like the crappiest system that we have. Yeah, I'm down with that idea. I think that's not bad. Right. Huh. So finding antimatter was kind of a fluke of good luck. Dark matter we can't really use effectively yet, which is a shame. And then neutronium we don't even see anywhere yet. Once we punch this in, I'm hoping some systems will open up here, maybe. It's a weird galaxy layout for sure. I wish we could meet some of the others. Where does this go? Goes to Deirini. And it is stable. Well, we can go and check that place out. See if we can meet anybody. What's this? Survey ship, frigate, destroyers. What do these guys have? Frigate, Titan and the battleship. Really? Well, bugger me. And they've captured the monster. Jeez. All right. How are we doing? We are number 2 on population. Production's kind of growing. Culture, we're doing very well on culture. That's kind of cool. Yeah, we got a huge boost right there. That was pretty good. Technology. Yeah, technology we need to work on. I think if we get the evolution perk, that'll help. But we are climbing our way up. I think for now we'll just keep pushing out, colonizing more planets, building up the planets we have, getting population up. And if we can max out some planets, we'll build more ships. We have a decent fleet, really. We do have a decent fleet. I guess the 2 things we found really boosted us. We're close to matching the Moltar. Got trade trees, mining trees, research treaties. And it's not bad. Well, there's a snapshot of the galaxy for you. Thank you for watching this episode of Let's Play Interstellar Space Genesis, and thank you for sticking around. If you enjoyed this video, please like, subscribe and share it. You can also support us on Patreon, where we have rewards for patrons. If you like the game, you can check it out on GOG.com. I'm playing the game with the Natural Law and Evolving Empires expansions. You can find more of our streams on Twitch/bypenandpaper and more videos on YouTube at bypenandpaper. Until next time, true believers, and as always, it's the stories that we play. See ya!